The first tip y'all should know is how to copy and paste, and that's with Command C and V in Final Cut Pro X. So copy and paste, we're gonna copy and paste this footage, copy, Command C, and paste right next to it, Command V. There you go. Next is Option W. Option W is just gonna help you leave a blank space in any parts of the timeline and footage. Right here, we're gonna go to the end of the timeline and we're gonna press Option W and it will give us a blank space right here. Another thing that we're gonna learn is how to zoom in and zoom out. Right here, we're gonna zoom in, that's Command plus, zoom in just like that. We see the blank spaces right here. We're gonna use Option W again for another blank space, and there you have it. Next, we're gonna use Command X, and that's how you delete. Command X, delete that blank space, delete that blank space, and delete that blank space. And we're gonna go ahead and delete this blank space as well. Next, Command Z. Command Z is basically the undo button in Final Cut Pro X. Command Z, we're gonna bring back that space, and then we're gonna use Command minus over here next to Command plus, and that's how we're gonna zoom out. Zoom out just like that, and we have everything that we have on the timeline as before. Zoom out some more, and then we're gonna zoom in, and we're gonna press B. B is how we get the blade, or which is now a scissors, and we're gonna hover it over the blank space over here by this cursor head, and there you have it. It's cut up in pieces. Then we're gonna press A on the keyboard, and A is gonna give us back our regular arrow. The next tip is how to make a default transition. We're gonna go over here and go to transition effects. Cross dissolve is our basic and already our default transition in Final Cut Pro X. So we're gonna go ahead and make a different one, our default transition. Let's go with band. Now we're gonna go ahead, highlight band, double click, and we're gonna make it our default. And there you have it. The next tip is how to omit, block out, or blacken a clip in the timeline. And we're gonna go ahead and press V for that. So we're gonna go ahead and press this MMA fight that I did. I'm gonna press V, and there you go, blacked out. We're gonna do it again, V and V, nothing left but the blank space. And that is V once more. Next, basically the tips to get a faster editing. So go to view, go to proxy preferred, and it will help you edit anything faster and more efficiently with no frame rates dropping. It's the smoothest way to edit your video. We're gonna go ahead and learn how to go from the beginning and end of our timeline with this button. FN, and then the left arrow key will bring us to the beginning of our video. So FN, left arrow, boom. We're at the beginning of our timeline and the video, and it's gonna work vice versa as well. We press FN and the right arrow key, and it's gonna bring us to the end of our video. And that's FN, left arrow to beginning, FN, right arrow to the end. Those are two more tips. Next, we're gonna learn how to just bring that audio from the browser onto the timeline without including the visual part of the audio. For instance, let's go to this MMA final fight right here, and we just want that audio. So we're going to press Shift 3, and we're gonna press Q to append it onto the timeline. And there we have it. We're gonna go ahead and do it again, this time for this one, and we're gonna go ahead and press FN 3 and go ahead and press Q, and it should be on top or below the one that we just had before. Now, this also works vice versa. If you don't want the audio and you just want the visual effects, we can do that too. And it's going to be FN2, and you're gonna go ahead and press Q. Oops, I messed up. Oops, there we go. FN2, and then press Q to append it onto the timeline. Let's do it one more time. FN2 and Q. There we go. We have it again.